What up? It's your boy Jungle. Got that 2K16 in that shit. Showing you my career mode. I'm get down. So just, y'all miss a couple. Y'all miss a little bit though. So y'all can just see the part when I'm about to take my time, play my college ball that and to the NBA. So here we go.
Let's start.
What are you doing?
What do you think
I'm doing?
Like I said, what are you doing? Anyways, where is Freak?
Like
Now, CC, you know your brother. He loves to make a grand entrance. He gets it from your mother.
I got this
He's always
looking.
showing
Look at my dude.
I arrived when my services are needed and not before. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just explaining where he gets
Right there.
it from.
I can't see you.
Boy, where were you?
It's like a movie I'm watching, huh?
Such a good son. I'm gonna miss you when you go off to college.
That's
Yeah,
all.
who's gonna do the
Yeah.
trash detail?
Oh, don't worry about that, Pop. Cece can take over.
Not so fast. I'm going wherever you're going. Someone has to keep you on track and them college chicks off.
That's right, CC. You help tutor him. I'll take care of the young ladies.
Yeah, no.
Vic, come
Him.
home. Why are you even here?
What that shit
I'm a
is?
cameraman.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Freak, you ready? Hey, these young college hotties already hit me up, man. Just tell me in the world which university.
Vic, in due time. Relax, brother.
Yeah, Vic, shut up. Freak was born ready. Make sure you don't cut off my head, because I gotta look fly.
All right, everyone, I'm ready. I'm ready. Vic, you rolling?
Rolling.
Hi, everyone.
Who you talking to on
I'd
that
like to
game?
thank everyone from my coaches to my teammates.
Everybody
You
gone.
guys taught me the importance of teamwork and working together. So thank you. I'd like to give a big shout out to my main man, Vic, holding the camera down. I ain't gonna ask where you got the camera, but thanks. I'd like to thank my loving parents for sacrificing so much to provide for me and my sister. And I'd like to thank my twin, Cece, being a great role model in my life. This has been an extremely tough decision. Each school was carefully considered, but I finally decided to choose.
It's kind of hot
Next
up in
year,
here.
I will be attending J-Hawk Nation. Yeah, oh, man. Okay, I'll be attending University of Kansas next fall. They have a great, solid team, and I think I will fit in very well. So I want
You heard these people talking.
Support. Peace.
Everybody ain't even no party. Going to Candace, man.
Big, yo, big.
Let Mr.
Big.
P do his thing. Go ahead, Mr. P.
Okay.
Going to Candace, man.
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Freaking vibe.
Oh my goodness, freaking and vibing. Yeah, he was running from the time he was 9 months old. I mean, really, the boy didn't crawl. He skipped that and went right to running around and getting into everything. He actually became, I guess, like a neighborhood mascot. You know, people were really proud of him. They come to those games and watch him, and then I could see that he became everyone's hope.
We got 4 games. Let's go. Freshman year, Cannon J-Hawk. Let's get it going. Get it popping. You gotta work Sunday? Wow. Let's go. Kansas Jayhawks, we're gonna win the championship.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Arizona taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at Arizona's starting group. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 5. Here's Hollis Jefferson. There's the pick. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
To the right side. Arizona moving the ball around. Johnson double teamed, passes it to Hollis Jefferson. He kicks it to Mitchell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to do
that, guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Freak's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Lawson the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lawson. He dishes it to Johnson. 3-pointer. Can't hit. And Kansas the other way now. Kicks it to Oubre. Now the dish to Freak. Shoots from the high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Lewis with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Lewis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
A platoon swap here for Kansas. Arizona leading by 7.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
Taking a look at Arizona. They've got Mitchell. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lewis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Freak. He's got 5, and Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul for the Arizona Wildcat program. A lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players in general have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it. Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson are some of the recent names. How about Gilbert Arenas?
Sure.
As well. I mean, they've made their way also into the coaching ranks as well, with Steve Kerr doing a terrific job with the Warriors, and now Luke Walton, an assistant. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak, who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And Lawson with the drive. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
There's the screen. Off the screen. That is good. And the Arizona lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Freak.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Bushka. Can't get it to go. Lawson with the defensive effort there. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach, but I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Bushka, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Terry in at the 4-man position. And for Arizona, we've got Hollis Jefferson. Mitchell is out there with Johnson, and it's Lawson in at the point guard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
Kansas trails by 9.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Dishes to Johnson. The pass to Mitchell. Johnson kicks to Lawson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And it's Freak missing. Arizona leading by 7. They double in with Freak. Lewis on the wing. Lawson outside. Here's Mitchell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And Arizona will go for a different look here. Now Arizona with it. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Bushka, he's in at the point. Also Duncan out there. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Hollins dishes to Lawson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Lawson is doubled, and Roberts has it in the corner. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Lewis checked in for Arizona. Kansas trails by 10.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they They are pros. Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
1:52 left here in the second half. Arizona leading by 8. Lawson with it. Here's Roberts. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here's Freak. Lawson defending. Here's Buska. And again, it's Kansas.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now here's Lawson. He's covered closely. We've got 1:13 left here in the second half of the game. And he gets it to go.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Buska. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Now here's Lawson. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Feeds it to Roberts. Lewis kicks to Lawson. And the layup's good off the glass. And Arizona leads by 9.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lawson. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Lawson in the corner. So Arizona wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as...
DJ Khaled.
That's a little more preachy. Let's see. Can't see. Who you preaching to?
Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Hart. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and the Michigan Wolverines.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, The energy, and I mean the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have. It's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. Buska in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Gaines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
Freak kicks it to Gaines. 9 feet out. Jump shot is good that time.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Jones. There's the screen. He dishes it to Crawford. The pass to Flash. Back to Crawford. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Pushka. And the three off target. Kansas on D. Crawford passes to Flash. Michigan moving it around. Jones, no one around him. And the Wolverines another three.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So both teams making some changes here. Kansas trails by 4 on the court for Michigan. We've got Flash. Ellis is out there with Smith. And it's Crawford at the 2 guard.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wolverines.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And Duncan gets it to go in.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him. Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
Ball stolen. Jefferson against Duncan. A minute 42 left in the first half. The dish to Ellis. Inside. Here's Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And thinking back to the Fab Five, there were 5 freshmen. Both teams. Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Puska, he's in at the point. Also Duncan out there, and it's Gaines in at the 5 spot. Freak kicks to Oubre. Makes it off the glass.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Crawford's shot is good.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball, really in all sports. The school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
Oubre has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And the Jayhawks with possession. The lead is 2. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pulls up on the wing. The shot no good. Freak's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Jones, the pass to Flash. He kicks it to Ellis. Smith with it. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Freak dishes to Terry. To the middle. Here's Gaines. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Michigan trails by 4. Dishes it to Smith. Pass to Flash. But Trey. The second chance effort. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And it's 6 points for Smith.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Oubre kicks to Duncan. The feed to Oubre. Terry setting the pick for Oubre. There's a screen. Here's Gaines. Up and in on the layup. Gaines has got the lead up to 4 now for the Jayhawks.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint and his sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard. How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Freak passes to Terry. Fades back. That one goes. Count it. Terry's got 6.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Ellis is out there with Jones. Then it's Smith. Then there's Flash. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard. Flash passes to Ellis. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And really, the defense on both sides, non-existent.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Invisible, non-existent. This game has had the look, really, of a layup line for the most part.
Michigan with the ball. A 2-point game. Jones, the pass to Flash. To take the lead. Terry grabs the board.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now here's Freak. D right on him to the left wing. Duncan gets a wide open look. Good on the triple.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Ball up the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second half. Now, Freak. So Michigan ends up going with the new group.
I'll make it up next play.
Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
Now here is Smith. Tight defense on him. Flash. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Freak with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. And it's Freak missing. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Jones, no luck. And now we've got the intentional foul. 30 seconds left to play here in the second half. And so they foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yes, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead. No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
There's 25 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Flash misses. And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for the Wolverines. Freak. Taking 2 shots.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And no good this time on the 1-1. And Michigan has possession. They trail by 6. And once again off the mark by Michigan. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for Michigan. Akeem Gaines. 2 shots.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Now here's Stevenson. Cunningham kicks to Taylor. To the middle. It's stolen by Frazier. And so the Jayhawks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
For Craig Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Villanova taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Cooper. Bryant is out there with Miller. And it's Beal in at the point guard position. Now here's Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High post shot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Villanova. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Fires for 3. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 5. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
And it's Villanova with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And Bryant kicks to Miller. Some nice ball movement by Villanova. Now here's Freak. The tough D kept him from crossing half court in time. 10-second violation.
You know, with Foye and Lowry, as you mentioned, I mean, they played together at the same time for Villanova. It was one of the best backcourts they've ever had.
And Beal kicks to Bryant. Ilgauskas a screen on Duncan. It's Beal on the wing. Miller with a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range.
And that Villanova team with Foye and Lowry was great. The grit and toughness that they both still play with in the NBA today, born at Villanova. And in general, the Wildcat players are some of the toughest mentally around.
Now here's Freak. And out of bounds as Villanova gains possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And Villanova going with a whole new group out there. Here is Gaines. They set the screen. Here's Foster. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Now Freak. And out of bounds as Villanova gains possession. Here is Gaines. In the corner, it's Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Moore. Misses off the left iron. Kansas trails by 3. Freak with it.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. It's nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Villanova leading by 3. We've got Oubre, and it's Deadman in the power forward. And here is Beal. He's got 5. They set the pick. Down low, picked off in midair. And it's Cooper missing.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that.
So on the floor for Villanova, we've got McAdoo. Cooper is out there with Miller. And it's Moore in at the 4 slot.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Now here's Beal. Cooper a screen on Lee. To the inside. Moore. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Terry's checked in. Villanova also with a sub. Ilgauskas is checked in. And so Moore nails both of them. There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Beal against Lee.
Move the ball.
To the paint. Oubre passes to Lee. Screen by Lee. Now here's Oubre. Covered by Miller. Oubre kicks to Jenkins. This one for 3. The shot will not go. Villanova goes the other way with it. Here's McAdoo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Jayhawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Hunter Jenkins at the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jenkins. So he gets them both. Villanova leading by 3. Gaines kicks to Bryant. Pass to Jones. The feed now to Gaines. Frazier, he's checked in for the Jayhawks. Duncan comes in for Jenkins.
That's his first personal foul. In for your Kansas team. Kenyon Frazier. Miles Duncan.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first half of the game. Here's Gaines. He kicks it to Clarkson. The shot misses. Nice D from Williams. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. To the wing on the left. Calderon dishes to Duncan. Williams passes to Frazier. Fires from 18. And the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The 3. And he gets the bucket. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach. But I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Pushka is in at the point. Also Duncan out there. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Cooper. Miller is out there with Bryant. And it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward position. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Kansas trails by 6. Now here's Freak. Nice pressure to cause the backcourt violation.
It has been an erratic performance for him. Just erratic. I mean, he's racking up the turnovers and has taken a step back for every step forward.
Now Beal. He's got 5. And that one's good. Bryant's got the first field goal of the second half for Villanova.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here's Freak. Nice pressure to cause the backcourt violation.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team.
Some changes for Kansas. Dedmon's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Duncan. Morris checked in for Villanova. Foster comes in for Bryant. Beal gets a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Freak with it. The pressure did its job. They will turn over. 10-second violation.
And as a coach, that's the kind of turnover that drives you nuts.
And Greg, there's no reason for that turnover to happen. It's just inexcusable.
And here is Beal. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Now here's Freak. The tough D kept him from crossing half court in time. 10-second violation.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
Villanova leading by 10. And Beal kicks it to Foster. They set the pick to the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Terry. Now Freak. The pressure did its job. They will turn over. 10-second violation.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Inside, it's tipped. Now Here's Calderon. D right on him. No luck.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Gaines kicks it to Foster. Pass to Moore. Here's Gaines. The shot, no good. And Kansas the other way now. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Daniels has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jayhawks. Gaines kicks it to Foster. Down low. Here's Cooper. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Villanova will retain possession. Here is Gaines. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Freak with it. The pressure did its job. They will turn over. 10-second violation. Villanova making a switch here. Villanova leading by 10. Puska, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Gaines in at the 5 down low. Lots of room. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Nice pressure to cause the backcourt violation.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And here is Beal. Now the pass to Cooper. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Shooting for the Jayhawks. Scott Cooper. At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Freak. The tough D kept him from crossing half court in time. 10-second violation.
I don't think they've been as focused on taking care of the ball here in the second half. First half, they were better in that regard, so I don't think coach is pleased with that aspect of the game right here.
Here's Villanova. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now Beal. Dishes it to Ilgauskas. To the middle. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for the Jayhawks. Scott Cooper. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Cooper. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:43 left here in the second half of the game. Nice pressure to cause the backcourt violation.
Come on. This is the slip thing.
Here's Villanova. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. 1:30 left in the second half. Ilgauskas dishes to Bryant. Here's Beal. Here's the screen. Miller with the ball. And the shot is good. And Villanova leads by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Villanova.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
You know, it always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as well with some great numbers for Beal. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Gains the pass to McAdoo. There's the dish to Ross. 44 seconds left in the second half of basketball. That one off the back iron and out.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Boss passes to Calderon. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Here's Frazier. That one's off. Still out of sync. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Now Gaines. And this is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. They'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Pick up by Hill. Decker kicks to Hawkins. Feeds to Kaminsky. Here's Decker. Plays it up and banks it in. And so here's Kansas. Freak with it. It's stolen by Kaminsky. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Badgers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was.
So both teams making some changes here. And the Badgers with possession here. Puska, he's in at the point, and it's Gaines in at the center. Decker gets the bucket. Decker's got his second bucket tonight.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And for the Badgers, we've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot. Freak kicks to Daniels. The dish to Freak. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Shot clock at 6. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here. And the Jayhawks again can't hit. The Badgers leading by 3. Hawkins with it. Now defended by Oubre. Kicks it to Hill. Expanding his range. Can't get it to go.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
1:04 left in the first half. Evans outside. No good. Good work defensively by Terry. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Daniels. And again, it's Kansas.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
They double him with Freak. Here's Kaminsky. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Here's Oubre. Off target from outside. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
One shot.
And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Puska in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Badgers, Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the power forward. There's the screen. The drive by Hill, and he gets it to go. Hill's got 8 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Puska And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws of this one.
Looking at the game so far for Freak, he's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Walker's checked in for Wisconsin. Payton comes in for Hill.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Hawkins kicks to Decker. Jenkins on the double team. Here's Walker. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Terry. There's the 3. And it's Freak missing. And the Badgers with possession here. Here's Decker. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Freak, covered by Payton. Passes it to Boss. Here's Freak, covered by Payton. And it's Freak missing. Here's the Badgers with the ball. Hawkins kicks to Decker. He dishes it to Payton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Payton's got his first points in this one. Both teams will make substitutions. It's been now Hawkins. Puska, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Calderon in at the 3 spot.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Badgers with possession here. They lead by 1. Hill passes to Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Puska. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
That is a pretty finish. The defense did all they could there, but he just outwilled them.
Now here's Decker. He's guarded closely. Freak kicks to Oubre. It's good. This game is unlegal.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Wisconsin. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second half. Here is Hawkins. Evans at the elbow. They double him with Freak. Here's Decker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Freak's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. They grab their own miss. Evans. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Evans has got the lead up to 4 now for the Badgers. Here's Buska. It's good from about 19 feet.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
And 1:01 left here in the second half. And here's Hawkins. Evans at the elbow. And it's Evans slamming it down.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Buska, good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, big three right there. I mean, I've got to say, defensive breakdown, no doubt. They've got to have a bigger man on him. Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
36 seconds left to play in the second half. Duncan in the corner. Oubre dishes to Freak. Here's the 3. Nails it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Okay, guys, we are down, but not out. Focus and execute. Freak, you're our leader out there. Now let's go.
Hawkins with it. He feeds it to Evans. Hill has the open look. Bullseye!
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation. Being able to call themselves now champions.
And Kevin, from the players, the rest of the students watching, I mean, this is something that can never be taken from you. They will always have this moment in history.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's a plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But, Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his life.
You're not listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know what? But it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse me?
You still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what I do. I am the best at what I do.
You have had
Nobody's
your 30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
Would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you too, son. Bye.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the 8th pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Rashad Vaughn from UNLV. With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Sam Decker from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the University of Utah. With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Justin Anderson from the University of Virginia. With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Bobby Portis from the University of Arkansas. With the 23rd pick in the NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Rondé Hollis Jefferson from the University of Arizona. With the 24th pick in the NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Tyus Jones. With the 25th pick in the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Clayton Buska from the University of Kansas.
Let's do this, young man. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Ma. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette, my dude Vic.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, hold him in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you in town.
Man, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
Get her, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
Oh, get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
I won't bow down to no man.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong and do my best to represent Harlem.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here in Memphis, we have an interconference matchup with the Grizzlies looking to create some cheers for this crowd. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've been official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. But even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
On the court for Cleveland, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Channing Frye out there with Mozgov. And it's Dellavedova in at the one.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
They get it back. Here's Mozgov. Some solid defense from Freak.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Shooting for Memphis.
Clark, Brandon Wright was moving all over the league last year, all over the mat, traded twice, once from Dallas to Boston, then again sent to Phoenix where he finished up the season.
Kevin, he was only with Boston for 8 games after the trade. He seemed to find a better home when he was with Phoenix.
And he sinks the second.
And for Wright, being traded twice, he's one of those players that is so efficient, but in small doses. So really the ultimate bitch guy to come in and give you minutes in the post.
James uses the glass to finish the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Cavaliers with the rebound.
You know, I think that will ultimately be Wright's role going forward, a great bench option. Despite all the trades, last year he was still extremely efficient as a scorer.
Dellavedova from outside. Tries again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shot.
He misses the free throw. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Wright. And it's Conley in for Freak. And so we wrap up the first half. Grizzlies lead by 10. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. All right.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum.
All right, fans, let's get up, let's get
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
You know Gasol is playing well.
In for Memphis. Freak comes in for Michael Conley. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Bulls. And so in the game for the Cavs. And what a feeling it's got to be for this young player is that last bucket represents the first official score in the NBA from Freak.
You know, there should be a lot more of those ahead. I mean, he's no flash in the pan, guys. I mean, he's going to be around this league a long time.
Certainly appears that way to me, too. I mean, he's got the confidence and ability of a player who's capable of being a fixture in this league for years.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game, Clark, and Steve's kind of touched on it, is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Yeah, absolutely a big plus. And oftentimes, Kevin, we've seen it time and time again. Your performance at the line can be the difference maker in a game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in the season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Cavs.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Gasol. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. It's rebounded by Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Freak from deep, off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Men amongst boys tonight. Whew.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Marc Gasol. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Well, Marc Gasol is right in the middle of the conversation about the best centers in the NBA. If you're talking strictly about defense, well, Gasol is the conversation. It's just not about D, as we saw tonight. He got a tremendous offensive game as well. Did you see that turnaround? Woo!
He spent a lot of time at the foul line in this game, and that was a big factor for them. He was up in the double digits in terms of free throw attempts. Now that is good, my friend.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94.
To say basketball's important to Rivet City is an understatement. The city's largest rivet manufacturer has converted space into the new home of the Rough Riders. Molten iron, steel backboards, and chain nets complement the aggressive play, relentless D, and screen-rattling dunks exhibited by these hardcore players. They're looking to brush off last year's third-place finish and dominate every rival day of the My Park Championship. The Ballers have moved to the grounds of the Sunset Beach Resort, featuring a 1.5 million gallon aquarium with whale sharks, manta rays, turtles, and a water slide that passes through the center of it all. With their zen-like composure, the Ballers are dangerous from long range, and their bigs have an uncanny ability to position themselves to rebound anything the shooters miss. The Old Town Flyers have a new address just a few miles upstream. The venue is located next to Old Town Park, sporting one of the world's largest Ferris wheels at 450 feet tall. The defending champs are some of the best ball handlers around, which is evident by their flashy dribbling, passes, and alley-oop plays. They'll be a force to reckon with as they look to win back-to-back championships.
França, Brasil. Aí, MSQ da UFP, Laboratório Fantástico. É nóis. Assim,
olhar do impasse, olhar se limpasse. Brilhava. I don't think you wanna get rich. You don't really want. Want it.